Good evening. For those of you guys that don't know, my name is Ryan. Today I'll be talking to you guys about caddying. These are my guests, Monica and Aaron. Thank you guys again for coming out. So most people know caddying is just carrying golf bags and walk around the course, but it's really more than that. So I've been caddying for a couple summers now. It's actually been 6 years at a local country club, and really caddying is, like I said, it's a lot more than just carrying a golf bag. So first off, you go to the caddy shack and you report to the caddy master, and he will instruct you when or if you're going out that day. And when he tells you you're going out, first thing is you grab a bib. Looks a little something like this. Goes straight over your head and ties on the sides. So the importance of the bib is it's like a uniform, so you're distinguished against other people that are probably wearing something similar to you because it's a golf course. And it has 2 front pockets, which are very, very useful throughout the round to carry a rangefinder, water, snacks, etc. I'll go into that in more detail later. Also, after you grab your bib, you're going to grab your towel. Towels used all throughout the round as well. First off, you use it to clean the clubs on the first hole. Secondly, you're going to use it cleaning balls and really just cleaning stuff up for the member throughout the round. Now, some members will ask you to keep score for them. Most do not, but other things that really distinguish it as more than just walking around carrying a bag is the advice you're expected to give them. Since you're out there a couple times a week, you're expected to know the course real well, more than the common person that will go out there. And with this comes the responsibility of having to read the green. But before you go into that, first things first, when you get to the first tee, introduce yourself to the member, clean the clubs, get a feel for how they are, if they look like they're kind of guys that would want your help, or some guys don't really need a whole lot of help. So when you get to the first green, kind of feel it out, and then if you're an honor caddy, which is the highest ranking, usually going to give reads on every green. There's 3 rankings: green hat novice, blue hat regular, yellow hat honor. And honor and blue regular caddies carry 2 bags for the most part. And honor always gives reads and is expected to know the course inside and out. Regular also expected to know it well, just not as well as a guy that's been there 10 years like an honor caddy. Second off, so yeah, giving reads, carrying 2 bags if you're a high ranked caddy. And with carrying 2 bags, you gotta be careful. You carry 2 bags like this, it's easy to mix up clubs. So you definitely want to make sure the first hole you inspect the bag, familiarize yourself with the bag, so that you can make sure that that doesn't happen. Now, throughout probably 4 times a hole, you're going to use what's called a rangefinder. Now, a rangefinder works just like this. Press the button, and it can tell you how far you are from the flag, up to 500 yards, and it's plus or minus 1 yard accuracy, so they're pretty important for golf. Now, when you shoot it, you also have to add in wind and other factors that may come into play. Like I said, very important. If you're a caddy, you're definitely going to want one of those. Now, let's get towards the end of the round here, and 18th hole, wrapping up. You got to clean the clubs again, make sure they're spotless. After you do that, talk to the member or the guest, find out what has to go on with their bags, where they're supposed to be put, whether it's on the front rack or in the bag room. If it's in the bag room, there's a storage slot for their bag where they can keep it until the next time they come around. And after that, you've concluded. And once you get them out of the bag and wherever it needs to be, you've done your job. So thank you guys again for listening, and I hope you guys better understand what catting really is. Thank you.